got some great NBA basketball coming your way. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
They're looking at a bunch of games here in front of their home crowd. They can't afford to get comfortable and complacent, though. That just leads to missed opportunities.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clark, we've become accustomed to fast-paced, up-and-down games in the NBA, but this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, the strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
Here's Hart. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Zubac, screen. Harden with it. Now guarded by Yabusele. A nice shot by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Now here's Brunson. Over Leonard. And it's Brunson missing.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Jones from outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Hart can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to Young. Hits a three-pointer.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Outside Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Now Brunson. Defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Here are the Clippers. And here's Harden. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. New York, no good that time either.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Outside Jones. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. They get it back. Out to Leonard. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Jones misses. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. Back to Brunson. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Harden surveying the D. Out to Leonard. There's Young with the 3. Hart pulls it in. Here's New York. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's a screen. Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He can do that. Brunson, one of the premier marksmen in the association.
Left side, Harden. Here's Zubac. The rebound by Yabusele. New York trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Leonard outside. To win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Nice move that time by Kawhi. I think he surprised the defense there.
Outside Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Stolen by Bridges. All alone on the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Outstanding hustle in the open floor. Bridges seemed to want it just a little more than everybody else that trip.
Here's Leonard. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby with it. Still without a bucket. Here's Brunson. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clippers trail by 6. Middleton outside. Over Bridges. Middleton, no good. And here's New York now. This run now up to 13-2. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Brunson. Give him 8. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Up and over Dunn. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Dunn outside. Right side, Harden. Hart pulls it in.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
It's good.
Done finishing in style. And the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
Brunson with it. Dunn in his pocket. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Harden. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The shot by Dunn, no good. New York with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And stolen by Middleton. Who poked away. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Hart. Going inside. And Hart throws it down.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Harden. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
New York leading by 8. Here's Brunson. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. And Grimes pulls it down.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Three-pointer, Harden. That shot off the mark.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Brunson taking his time here. And the layup is good. Brunson's got 14.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. Harden, good.
Just too good a player to leave open.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Harden. Bridges misses.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And despite the turnovers, they're winning this game.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Leonard. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson to the Knicks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter.
25.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Knicks leading by 3. It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers remain scrappy. James Harden said, in order for us to have a chance, we have to bring it every single night. One thing about this team, we're all happy for each other. It could be anybody's turn on a given night. Nobody's going to be upset, and even when we lose, we're still happy for each other. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Leonard. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Anunoby for 3. Knocks down the long J. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Leonard on the wing. Great D that time from Yabusele.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
New York working the ball around now. That one no good. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard outside. From deep. Leonard beyond the line.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
And New York has possession. Pass to Diawara. Spins. Here's Anunoby. Leonard pulls down the board.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Diawara. Now here's Yabusele. Back to McBride. Pulls up on the wing. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Leonard. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jones. Dunn goes in. Now Grimes. Back to Dunn. 6 to shoot. And here's Leonard. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Diawara. It's a close game here in LA. Outside McBride. Over to the left wing. The shot. Pass to Diawara. To get back on track. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Leonard outside. That's tipped. And here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Pass to Diawara. Five to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Grimes. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Pass to Diawara. Outside Anunoby. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by Dunn. On offense, here are the Clippers. Middleton with it. The rebound by Yabusele. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Young, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Zubac, screen. Outside for Harden. There's the three. The shot that time, not on target. Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Young looking for an opening. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Zubac screen to the inside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Here's Zubac. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Derek Jones. New York shooting their first free throws here for the night.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Young. Outside Harden. 5 on the clock. It's Grimes on the wing. 14 feet away. Hart with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
It's Grimes on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Harden choosing to kick it out instead of forcing his own look. That's a really smart decision.
Pass to Bridges. They set the pick. Now here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges outside. Here's the three. And James Harden pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. And that misses. That would have put them up. The Knicks with the lead. Hard up top. Pass to Bridges. Launches a three. On target from range. Bridges has got his third bucket of the night.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step-back three against good defense. His ability to get to the rim, draw fouls, and make plays for others. I think all of that is part of what we will remember about James Harden.
New York working the ball around now. Out to the right wing. Done with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Outside Harden. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as much as 10.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Brunson getting loose. He's calling his own number to great effect in this one.
Now Harden. 11 points in the game. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for James Harden.
Well, it took him 6 attempts, but he finally knocks one down.
Pass to Brunson. Brunson penetrating. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers trail.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Takes it inside. That ties it up. Leonard's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that's their 5th of 7 games out on the road. Takes a three. Leonard pulls down the board. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Jones. And the shot goes down. Jones has got his second basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Jones comes with a double team. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. The three ball. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Screen by Hart. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And James Harden pulls it down.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. It's both teams making substitutions here. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Gershon Yabusele.
Zubac getting physical and drawing the whistle. That's how you use your size.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Brunson. Yabusele the screen. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Pass to Jones. And here's Zubac. The rebound by Yabusele.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And here's Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
On the wing, Jones. Outside Harden. 4-3. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass, because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Brunson. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Zubac.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 9. Yabusele with it. Dunn in his pocket. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunn. Inside. Grimes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Grimes has got 7 points.
I just love the ball move.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Zubac, screen to the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And let's give Ivica Zubac his flowers right now. A tremendous finisher. He's become really one of the better two-way big guys in the association.
That one's off. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 10. It's Bridges on the wing. Tries the spin move. Outside Hart. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. When Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
And here we go, the Knicks in transition. New York working the ball around now. Young with the double team. Back to Bridges. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Outside Young. Here's the teardrop. Here's Zubac. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Bridges. And Grimes pulls it down.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to box out Zubac. I mean, he's such a big physical force down there and so good around the rim.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers lead by 7. Outside Grimes. Back to Leonard. Outside Grimes. Pass to Leonard. Zubac inside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Zubac has got 10 points in the game. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Dadier. Connects from downtown.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Three-pointer. Beal drills it from deep. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Hart. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Young. Out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Hart. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. 13 points in the game. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And here are the Knicks now. Pass to Hart. Now Young with a steal. And here's the fast break. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 15. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points has been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to McBride. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McBride's got his first points of the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Young from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Well, at 6'6" with pretty good length, plays a lot longer than he looks, and that helps Bridges inside.
The Clippers lead by 7. Dunn outside. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Knicks on D. Dunn with it. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Anunoby. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. And again, the Knicks missing. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Here's Bridges, and the layup falls. 14 points for him.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
Outside Jones. Here's Beal. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the basket by Bridges.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jones Jr. was not holding back right there. He went for it no matter what the defense was trying to do.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. McBride on the wing. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The teardrop. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to Grimes. That 3's off the mark. And here's New York now. Now here's Brunson. The fader. Can't hit that one. Now Leonard. Puts it up from 15. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Brunson. Pass to Diawara. Here's Towns. Cat doing what he does.
length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Outside Harden. Down low. Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 12. To the left side wing. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Shamet. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Leonard's got room. Connects on the 17-footer. Leonard's got 19 points.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Harden. He drops it from range. He's got 19.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Inside. Here's Towns. And miss after miss right now. The Clippers lead by 17. Right side, Young. With some arc. Jones misses. And New York has possession. Pass to Shamet. Outside Brunson. Back to Shamet. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Brunson really gifted when it comes to orchestrating the offense. Always plays at his own pace under control. He's a top-tier passer, too.
To the inside. Here's Jones. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Oh, stolen by Harden. Leonard for three. And Anunoby pulls it down.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Shot by Leonard, no good. Knicks trail by 15. High post Towns. Fades back. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Young with it. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Young. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for New York.
Now here's Young. Leonard on the wing. Fades and shoots. And that one drops for him. Leonard's got 21 points in the game.
As good as he is offensively, I think this is Kawhi's bread and butter. He is lethal from the mid-range.
Pass to Towns. A shot from the mid-range. Good on the shot.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Leonard outside. Fires the three. Here's Zubac. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Left side Brunson. Oh, Brunson with the floater.
As you'd expect from Brunson, he makes a smart play. He's got great instincts as a basketball player and floor general.
Now Harden. It's Grimes on the wing. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Zubac. 6 to shoot. Brunson with a double team. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort with the clock winding down. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. New York making a switch here. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 16. On the take. Anunoby for 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3. Leonard's got 11 in the second half.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Brunson. Driving inside. Back to Hart. Young with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. And here's Leonard. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Grimes' shot is off. Knicks trail by 16. Brunson with it. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple. And here are the Clippers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Young draws the double. Here's Leonard. Hart pulls it in. And here's New York now. It's a 13-point game. 3-pointer, Bridges. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Capitalizing from the corner. You're playing with fire anytime you give Bridges these kinds of shots.
Outside Young to the paint. Here's Zubac. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Hard outside. Now Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Lays it in easily.
Boy, they tried tying up Anunoby, but he's so strong. He was able to fight through it.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Zubac. Yabusele rips down the board. And here's New York now. Outside Bridges. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Boy, it's something to watch when Bridges finds his flow. His shots just keep coming for him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up to the LA Clippers. Now Zubac. Outside Grimes. Shot clock at 5. Oh! Finishing off a slick move.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Brunson. Leonard there for the rebound. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Fires the 3. Leonard hits one from the corner.
Kawhi poses so many problems for a defense. I mean, inside, outside, mid-range, he can hurt you from anywhere.
Now Brunson. Now Bridges. Puts up the tray. Leonard there for the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up.